find my little notes here. Hi, I'm Jenny Benson, and I am a longtime educator. I have taught special education for nearly 30 years, and I have 3 children who have graduated from Lincoln Public Schools, Lincoln High. And I am pleased to be here with some of my educator friends to talk with you about the importance of community learning centers and wraparound programs for our students in Lincoln. We are very, very happy to be supporting Mayor Beutler as he moves forward, supporting our families, supporting our children, and supporting the community. We are very big believers that it takes a village to raise a child, and we all want to be looking at what we can do to support children when they're not in school as well as when they're in school. We believe that CLCs and community learning centers are one of the most exceptional ways to do that. We have lots and lots of data. We are very into data as educators, and we have lots of data that supports the fact that CLCs promote higher learning, lots of good achievement, helps raise our graduation rates, and truly what we're all about is creating strong schools because we want a strong Lincoln community and therefore a strong economy in Lincoln as well, because we believe all of those things work hand in hand. We thank you very much for coming, and we offer our support to Mayor Beutler. And I'd like to introduce Katie McLeese-Stevenson.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Katie McLeese-Stevenson, and I'm a member of the Lincoln Board of Education. I'm also mother of 2 Lincoln Public Schools students. And as a board member and a member of the community, I am a proud supporter of long-term solutions that would lead to stable funding for extended learning opportunities. Our CLC programs promote educational success for students, as well as a variety of other opportunities for the students, as well as strengthening their families and building stronger communities. These children and their families have many strengths and resources. These do not happen to be financial. And the CLCs help to equalize the playing field for these students and all students and help them to succeed. Thank you to Mayor Beutler for your long-term interest and support of this important component of our community. And in closing, I'd like to say that one of the things that makes the CLCs so terrific is the sense of partnership between Lincoln Public Schools, between the schools where these programs reside, between the children, between their families, and between many partners in the community, including nonprofit agencies and the city. Thank you so much.
And we would like to introduce Mayor Chris Beutler as a wonderful supporter of education in Lincoln and as a great supporter of CLCs as well, but mostly as a supporter of the fact that everything we do in Lincoln is based on good community relations, and our strong public schools and our strong city government is really, really what brings people into this community and keeps us here. So Mayor Beutler, thank you very much.
Thank you. Jenny and Katie, thank you very much for those kind words, and thank you all for being here today and being supportive of all the efforts, especially you, Grace.
Thank you.
I think everybody agrees that Lincoln's future is very bright indeed. I hope everybody believes we're going in the right direction here, and I feel very strongly that we are. But there's a lot more to do, and one of the things that is on the plate, there comes a time in history when there are new relationships and new ways of doing things that need to be formed. And I want to talk a little bit today about the CLCs and about city government and about where we go from here. I think you would agree that a dynamic economy and can-do spirit has now transformed Lincoln in many ways and elevated our standards. We no longer hope for the best, we plan for the best. That planning must include our children and our education system, not only because of its importance to the individual children involved, but also because it's so important to the welfare of the community as a whole and to our future. As mayor, I've always worked closely with the Lincoln Public School System. The superintendent and I have a little coffee meeting every month. Excellent schools have been important to me all my life, and they are a critical component of this city's economic success and of our high quality of life here in Lincoln. Excellent schools, teachers, and staff are a big reason why families stay in Lincoln and invest in our neighborhoods. One important way, a new way, that LPS and the city work together is through community learning centers. And I know all the teachers here know exactly what those are, but for folks out there who may not know what they are, essentially they provide education programs and neighborhood programs for children primarily, conducted on school sites generally, and generally in the after-school hours, although there are summer programs in addition. CLCs are making a difference in our children's education now, and they do that in several ways. By bringing kids to the classroom more ready to learn, that's important. Supporting the efforts that classroom teachers make through homework programs, mentoring programs, and focusing on different kinds of interventions from time to time. And they also encourage and offer expanded learning opportunities through both after-school programs and summer enrichment programs. Last June, at the Elliott Elementary CLC, teachers from the school teamed up with YMCA staff members to provide a month of summer focus on key concepts in reading and math and in science. At the Arnold CLC, kids designed and built and launched rockets. It boosted the children's understanding of math and the basic principles of engineering, and as you can imagine, they had a lot of fun doing it, I'm told. Activities like these are giving Lincoln kids a leg up. The data shows that kids participating in CLC programs do better in the classroom. CLCs provide structure and guidance during the summer and the critical hours before and after school when parents are not yet home from work to supervise. They help keep kids out of trouble in safe, positive, and educational activities. They are a part of our community preventative policing concept. And if improving the kids' education was all that CLCs did, I would tell you they are a great community success story, but there's even more. CLCs build thriving families by connecting them to community services that promote stability, security, and growth right on the school sites. CLCs build stronger neighborhoods in partnership with a wide range of community stakeholders. I'm proud that the City of Lincoln is already a partner in the Community Learning Centers initiative. In addition to providing funding at the Park, Mickle, and Pershing CLCs, city staff runs the Everett, and the McPhee, and the Belmont, and the Calvert, and the Goodrich, and the Arnold CLCs. We believe in this. And the city isn't alone. Our great partners at the Lincoln Public Schools, the YMCA, the Lincoln Housing Authority, the Northeast Family Center, Cedars, the Willard Community Center, Family Service, the Boys and Girls Club, Nebraska's for Civic Reform, and the Malone Community Center. All of these great nonprofits are now pitching in and working in and are partners in the Community Learning Center, sharing expertise and resources and materials to maximize results for our kids. We've seen the success that CLCs can achieve, and we want to maintain that momentum and even increase the steam. They are a critical part of the city's efforts to create a safe and secure community, revitalize neighborhoods, and most importantly, enhance our children's education. They will be a high priority on my to-do list in the next 4 years. I'm honored to be with the professional educators behind me today. By the way, I was totally inspired at the governor's office just, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, Teacher Appreciation Day in America, and there were some great stories told at that breakfast. But I know they share my vision for the CLCs, and I am very honored to be endorsed for re-election by them. These teachers, I know from experience, are absolutely tireless in their efforts to improve the lives of our children, and I am always very moved by the degree of dedication I see in that profession. So I'm grateful for the support, and I know that together we can do even more to keep our kids on the right path and make their lives richer and make our community stronger. Thank you. Well, and they can have art classes in there too.